Hey everybody. Alright, I gotta set everything up. Oh my goodness, I hope everyone's doing good. Just getting this going. I gotta set up the Trackman. And I gotta set up the stream. Alright, practice range. Trackman's totally out of position. It was nice, I had a couple days off. Got to rest up. If anyone's messaging me, I just got to get everything set up first. Over to the right just a little bit. All right, nice. All right. It's got a catch. It's not catching because it's super bright out right now. Come on, catch. Caught. All right. We might get a couple weird spin shots, but once the sun gets a little bit higher, we'll be good. There we go. All right. Just warming up. April 7th. My birthday's in like 7 days. That's exciting. For me. Not really. 33, you start not caring. It's gonna be a birthday in quarantine. My wife's like, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, just make me some waffles. Waffles sound good. She makes me waffles like 4 or 5 times a week anyways. It's like oat waffles. They're really good. They're really good. I'm trying to get these SI joints. I'm hoping my wrist feels really good. I only did exercises one of the 2 days. The other day I just totally chilled. It feels okay. I don't feel anything. So hopefully that's the way that stays. And I can have some decent speed today. If not, it got better last week. Just keep fighting the good fight. Hopefully if I do the right things, it'll keep getting better. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Oh, that felt great. 4, 5. See if anyone's around. Alright, we got someone. Alright. There we go. It's always interesting. So I have it on, quiet obviously, so it's not messing with the stream. But it's like a 10-second delay. So if you ever write something and I don't get back to you for a little while, it's because there's like a 10-second delay. All right. It's almost 12 o'clock. Go ahead and all right, guys. Let me just turn this down to about 150. We're going to just move this up. 67 yards. Sounds about right to me. We're going to get going. One more sip of water before I basically beat balls for basically an hour and a half straight. All right, let's do it. All right, so you guys know I like to only care about carry and distance from pin when I'm dealing with little wedge shots. So let me organize this so you guys can see everything properly. All right, let's do this. Anyone that's logging in, I so appreciate you hanging out with me. Let's do this. All right, we got 65. 65 is basically a firm 8 o'clock. So we're just going to kind of get going here. Just smooth. Pretty full 8 o'clock. Sit. So I'm saying the light is coming in a little high there. So if these kind of start releasing a little funky, it's just because of that. It's just not catching the spin the way the light's kicking in. I've got to put a blackout shade in here, and then I won't have any more excuses. Alright, so this is why I care about carry. So that one carried a lot shorter, and that's really what I'm going for. So we're really going for about a 55-yard carry. That was perfect. So a 55-yard carry is just a nice, smooth 8 o'clock 64. So might be a touch short, but it's pretty much what I'm going for. Watch, that's going to be like 52. And it's really important, not to get too hung up on things that aren't important. And so what's very important is that my carry distance is good. So that was only 4 yards off. So I don't want to think like, oh, that was way off because it stayed short. No, I just literally 2 more yards and that thing would be like a foot from the hole. So you see that one released, that's almost going to go in. I bet that's 53, so that's literally 6 feet further. So it's, I want to make sure you don't get too hung up. So that's 54 yards. That is my goal right there, 54 yards. That was absolutely perfect. So let's see if we can just keep hitting that number when we move back. Go. It's going to be short. Warming up. The wrist feels good. I'm hoping I can get some real speed going today. We'll see how it goes. No, you see that? I need 54 yards of carry. So that was 47. So that was kind of shitty. Let's see what I got. There it is. Might be more like 58. Perfect. We're doing good. Hope everyone's doing good on this fine Tuesday. Playing Sea Island Plantation, a golf course I have played many times in real life. Usually when I would go, so I was in school right near Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, and so I used to work with some coaches down in Sea Island. A guy named Dr. Mo, or I think is Morris. I forgot what his last name is, but everyone calls him Dr. Mo. I called him Dr. Mo. And then I worked with a guy named Todd Anderson for a while, who is just first of all, really, really great guy, and he great swing coach, conventional swing, but just a good golf mind and a very nice guy. And then Mike Shannon, who's a guy who, in my opinion, I still work with, even though I haven't seen him in years, but he's a great putting coach, also honestly, all three of those guys are just like fantastic guys. So when I would go and work with them, then I would go and I'd play Sea Island Plantation sometimes. Sometimes, like especially Dr. Mo, if you've ever worked with Dr. Mo, you'll go out on the course and you'll play all these different games. And, he's like a short hitting 2 handicap. And I don't know, he's beaten me a couple times. I've beaten him a couple times, but he's beaten me a couple times. And I'm like, geez, this is a pretty good player. All right, a couple more of these and we're going to move it back. I'm really hoping my wrist is solid today. Really want to get some speed, but I'm going to listen to my body the whole way through. And that's the key. Really need the... Oh, what's up, Jeff? I am a new uncle. I am now an uncle to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am an uncle. Yeah, no, luckily everything went okay. The baby's healthy, my sister's healthy, and so we're all very happy about that. It was a long labor. It was like 30 hours, but I'm happy that, she's back. I talked to her yesterday. Go in the hole. Go in the hole. How are you doing, Jeff? Anything exciting or new in the land of Jeff? This whole thing is just kind of like a steady, annoying burn. Just quarantine. This shot's so hard because if I carry it too far, it releases. And if you land it too short, it'll stay short. So it's like you almost have to land this like 55 on the number for it to go to like a foot or two. Oh, well, thank you. Thanks so much for asking, Jeff. Have you ever been down to Sea Island, Jeff? I mean, it's probably from Maryland. I mean, you're on the coast, but if you took 95 down, might be a 9-hour drive down to Sea Island, something like that. Sit. Yeah, this golf course today, I wouldn't call it a difficult golf course, but it's beautiful. And, you have to play good golf. It's not a gimme course. But it's just, like Royal Troon. I know I played good, but that was brutally tight. That course was so tight. And so, Plantation, there's some water and there's some bunkers, but it's not like if I hit it in a bunker, it's like Troon where it was like, oh, now I have to punch out. Like, you still have a chance to get it up and down. Whereas Troon, that was so tight. I just couldn't believe how tight that golf course was. I'm so glad I hit the ball well. Okay, so if it was 10 down, and it took you 10 hours to get down to Sea Island, or to Myrtle Beach. So, wow, well, Sea Island would be an additional 5 hours. Because, you have to go down to 17 on Myrtle Beach, right? And then getting all the way to Hilton Head Island from Myrtle Beach is 2.5 to 3 hours. And then Sea Island, Georgia is an additional 1.5 hours south of Hilton Head Island. Sorry, Jeff, I'm just chilling out and kind of warming up the wrist. I know these aren't the best shots here. I got to kind of focus. So, really trying to knock down that 55-yard mark. So let's do that. 55 yards, 55 yards. That's just a touch long. Yeah, I mean, there's not much gimme room in this shot. 60 yards. So yeah, 15 feet long. It makes sense. Let's see if 55 yards is my goal. I felt just about right. Yeah, that's money. All right, let's back it up. Let's back it up. That's enough. 56. Perfect. All right, so let's do this. We got 73. 73. So 73 is honestly about a 10 o'clock 64. I'm actually going to move it back to my 64. But at first, just to kind of keep warming up in the right direction, I'm going to stick with a 58. So we'll do a couple 8 o'clocks with these 58, and then I'll go to a 10 o'clock 64, just to kind of... I believe that should carry right around 65. Perfect. It should be right around a 65-yard carry, which is what I'm going for. Yep. So let's do a couple of those, and then we're going to move on. I got a pretty fun week lined up. I don't know if you saw, I did a little highlight video, Jeff, and I put together kind of my schedule. I have no idea where me and my buddy are playing tomorrow, but I'm going to take on Munich again. I'm gonna go back to that German course. So hopefully, remember last time I grinded and I shot even par. So hopefully this time I can kind of beat it down a little bit more, but we'll see. Some fun courses. Like I said, I actually love this golf course. I know this golf course. I mean, not like really well. I've probably played it 15 times, Sea Island Plantation, but it's a good track. And I haven't played it on the sim, but I just know that it's a very fair golf course. Like I said, it won't be like Troon where you land it in a bunker and it's like you have to punch out sideways. Oh, well, thank you. I am when it comes to editing, I give myself about a 1 out of 10. And when it comes to by the way, that music, it's so annoying. So I edited together this thing, and I used a cool music that I bought off iTunes that was like a copyright free. And so I put up the video, and then like I got a notice like 20 seconds later or something that it was like a copyright infringement, even though I bought it off iTunes as like copyright free song. So I got to figure out and make sure. So then I used this other copyright free song, and it's like the same one that I've always used, which I don't think anyone really cares about. It's not like amazing quality video, but I gotta find some different music that won't get flagged by YouTube. And no one wants to just hear me cursing the whole time. That's what the live stream's for. Sit. All right, that was pretty good. 1 or 2 more, and then I'm going to go to that 10 o'clock 64. All right, let's try the 10 o'clock 64. I just can't wait to play real golf. Like, even though I'm quarantined, and so, you know, I feel very sharp right now. I've been practicing, like, I'm getting my yardages down. Like, I'm excited to go play. I can't wait to play some tournaments. So that is the same distance, but now it's a 10 o'clock 64. So obviously you can see the immediate height difference. And the spin is going to be substantially higher as well. So this is going to carry more to the pin and then stop. So we're looking more for like a 70-yard carry here. And you'll see it just lands, and then it should be pretty soft. That's just the spin getting caught off from the sun coming in. Yeah, I mean, that has spin on it. All right, so where's this carry? This should be carrying to 70, so this is carrying too long. 77, so that's too long. So let's just really smooth here. So my 8 o'clock usually carries about 55. My 9 o'clock carries about 65. My 10 o'clock then carries about 75. And I really want it to be a little less than that. So let's really smooth 10 o'clock. There it is. Really smooth. Get in. Did you see that? Bounced off the flag stick. I don't think I've seen that before. Alright, see, sometimes it spins, sometimes it doesn't. It depends how. I know. Hey, at least I had the right line, right? Oh, that's out to the right. It's not crazy bad, but just out to the right for me. Hear that thud? It like vibrated the room. I have no idea what they're doing up there, but it like vibrated the room. Alright, one more, and then we're moving it back. There it is. I think this sun's gotten to a better spot now. It's catching the spin. Alright. We're going to back it up. 84. Alright. Should just be a nice, smooth 9 o'clock. Should carry right around 77. Nice. Alright, at the end of the stream today, I'm going to do my exercises and everything like that, just to show you guys. Jeff, I know you've seen it before. If anyone wants to log out because it's boring, you know, feel free. But I think it's kind of fun, and I've had some new people on the stream lately. And so if anyone's interested in the back exercises and the forearm exercises that I do, almost as a general maintenance, I'm going to just do it at the end. Just because I think, you know, they've been really helpful for me, and they might be helpful for other people. Oof. Not to my finest. I mean, it's still solid. It's about the right distance. It's probably what? Yeah, it's 15 feet. Sit. That actually, I think, was accurate. I don't think that was a misread on the spin. Slight miss hit. Not shocked that that didn't spin back. No, that's too far. We're really looking for about an 80-yard carry, 78-yard carry. And that was just entirely too long. What was that carry? 88. Wow. Cannot have that. That was substantially too far. So just 9 o'clock. There it is. There's my distance. Just every day, I'm so grateful. It's just so good to hone these numbers, really get them fine-tuned. You know, I think that's why I've had such success on the golf course. Maybe not on the real golf course, but I mean, well, I have in the past, but on the simulator, I've been playing really well. I think it's because I've been honing my distances, so I'm able to capitalize. And, you know, I have a lot of, even the ones that are just outside, I have so many kind of 15, 20 footers, because I think a majority of the time, you know, I hit it pretty straight, and then the distance is pretty spot on. Go. As I'm saying, my distance is spot on, and it's way short. All right, let's see what I got. There it is. Sit. No. That is not the way that would release. That's just the sun coming in. Let me make sure the wind's all off so the wind's not messing with it. All right, here we go. No, I'm not loving these shots. I mean, they're decent, but I really want to be a little bit more spot on than these. There it is. That's perfect. Get in the hole. Big bounce. Oh, it just sat. Hey, Ralph, what's going on? Yeah, so in the past, the sim has been a very good representation of where my game's at. It's actually kind of interesting because I was quite rusty when I first got the sim, and I don't know if you guys saw any. Ralph, I think you might have been around, but I shot over par a couple times, and I had some buddies over when I first installed this, and I was shooting anywhere from 69 to 75, and then I've been doing the stream, I've been practicing, and now, you know, I've been shooting in the mid 60s and the upper 60s a lot more, and not that many over par numbers, if any. And you know, last summer when I'm in good grooves, you know, I'll have weeks where I'm at my home course and I'm like 17, 18 under. So I would say, yeah, it's a good representation for the way I play. However, I gotta say, my game has never been stronger, and you know, I'm shooting a lot of 64s and 65s, and so I'm playing quite well. And I can't tell if I'm really, like, I haven't been playing on the golf course. I can tell you that, you know, I've shot 65 a lot on the real golf course, but I've been, you know, last week, I think I shot, 67, 64, 65. I shot 2 under on that 9-hole. So I'm playing well. And I think if I was on a real golf course, I would be playing well, but I haven't been able to play, so I can't know for sure. But the thing I do know is it tends to be very representative of real scores. You know, my buddy Luke, he'll come out, he'll shoot 75. That's what he shoots on normal golf courses. So that's a long-winded way of saying, yes, I do believe it's very similar to what I shoot on the golf course, and I know I've been playing very, very well. And so I'm hoping that translates quite directly. You know. Nice. The truth is, Ralph, I've never been able to practice this exactly. You know, I've had a Trackman, but, you know, like, look, my carry yard was 79 yards. Like, this is very precise practice, and I've never gotten the opportunity to be able to practice this precisely. And so I'm excited. I'm really excited for this season. Oh no, Jeff, I'm lucky. Where I'm at right now, I'm only about 10 or 15 minutes away from the place where I play. So, you know, I'm very fortunate that it's not a long drive for me. Okay, these are feeling pretty good. I'm gonna go with one more, and then we're gonna move on. Touch left. Good swing though. Yep. All right, we got 97. 97 yards. I'm going to go with the 52. Let's see, what did you say? Yeah, I know, if we have it this season. It's so true. The golf, I just got an email that the U.S. Open got moved to, when was it? September. I got an email because, you know, the U.S. Open application. And so hopefully there is a this season. You know, I'm going to be streaming, I'll be practicing, but, you know, I like playing outside too. This is awesome and I love it. But I like playing tournaments and I like playing outside. So at least, you know, I'll be nice and sharp for when they open everything up. Whether it be a month from now or 25 years from now. I should be nice and sharp by the time 25 years comes along. All right, sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. All right, so this is going to be a firm 9 o'clock with my 52. That should carry it right around 92 yards, so let's see. Sit. Nice. What was the carry on that? So we're really going for 92, right? So it's 96. It's a little strong. Pretty good shot. Sit. Sit. Oh, that's too far. It's not bad. I mean, not a bad shot at all. Just a little far. Nice. All right, a couple more guys, and then I'm going to move it back. I'm excited to get to full shots today. I think I'll have decent speed. All right, that's enough of that. Honestly, this practice, I really enjoy the practice, but I know it's like, oh, you got to go through the distances every time, but you have to. This is part of training. For me, getting my distances right on is part of it, because, you know, it's not enough to be able to hit the ball hard. You need to be able to control your trajectory, and you need to be able to control your distances. So it's something I have to do on a daily basis. Sorry, I missed it. Yeah, I know exactly. Everyone's going to have more speed because they'll just be like, their heart's going to be racing just being out on the golf course. So that's a 9 o'clock pitching wedge. It should be around the right yardage. Yeah. So I'm hoping that's a little short. I'm really looking for more like a 110. That's 103. But let's do this. Getting hole. That was pretty good. Solid. All right. Doing good here. Good so far. All right, we're good here. That one's going to be a touch long. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's do it. Let's move it back, guys. Moving on back. You know, I'm actually don't need to move back. I'm going to select the target. Just go to a different target. 128. Boom. All right. So 128, guys. I'm going to go with the 9 o'clock. Hang on, I got to block out some of the sun. That didn't even really help. Where is that sun coming in from? I don't even know. Whatever. All right, 9 o'clock, 9 iron. I gotta go buy blackout shades. Ralph, I need to come to Home Depot. I've just been avoiding it for a little while. Oh, that's perfect. Get in the hole. So that's just a 9 o'clock. So it's about 20 yards less than, I'm able to hit a full one. So let's say a full one's $150, something like that. We're just knocking it down, taking the spin off. So that's a little short. It might release for me. Yeah, it's going to release for me, but that was short. I really want this thing carrying about 8 yards short of that pin, and that was more. So that was 112. We're really looking for about a 120 carry. Sit, sit. Just really trying to get accurate with my distances, accurate with my carry distances especially. I have an old Little League baseball park at the end. Yeah, why not? As long as you don't get in trouble. I mean, can't imagine why anybody would care. That was a bad swing. So I am really hoping that today I do not miss any out to the right like that. It's not a bad miss. It's totally manageable, but I'd love to just be flagging it all day. So I like that a little bit better. I know it's a touch left, but it had more of a piercing trajectory. I don't like the spinny shots out to the right. Doesn't happen very often. That was overdone. That was shitty too. Come on. All right, I'm going to focus in 1 or 2 good ones and we'll move it back. Be perfect. Okay, good swing there. I don't know why that released that way. It might be the light. There's a ton of light coming in right now. But all of these would be checking. That's the way it would normally bounce. On occasion, it'll catch weird spin, just because of the way the light All right, here we go. I'm going to go back to kind of more mid-iron shots. Let's see if there's another hole I can go to kind of get some different shots in here. Buck 50. All right. I think it's the same hole. Yeah, it is. That wasn't very helpful. All right, we're going to go with the 10 o'clock here. 10 o'clock 8-iron. It should be just about right, so let's see what I got. Oh, good. See if I got my distance controlled down. Yep. All right, that's about right. Let's hit a couple of these, and we'll move on. Oh, yeah. So what have you guys been doing to pass the time? Anyone with any funny stories? Some Zoom or FaceTime, go fish contests or anything like that? All right, 28 inches, that was a pretty good shot. I was trying to make sure. Oh, that was a poor swing. That's going to be like 40 feet. It's close to the wrong pin. All right, let's do this. We can do better than that. Travel. Travel. Not a bad swing, just a touch short. If it lands short, it has that super soft bounce. That felt good at least. Hopefully that's about the right distance. All right, let's move on. All right. I'm going to select target. We'll go to that back target. You got 165. Having fun with this. I think my body's all rested up. Iron shots are going pretty good today. Be the right number. Perfect. Hit a couple more. Oh, that's not so bad. Man, I hope this thing is contained and kind of stops now. I hope so. Come on. Get on it. All right, guys, I'm feeling pretty good about this distance control. So I'm going to just move back. Yeah. All right, let's go to 190. All right, 190, guys. Here we go. We're getting to kind of... I actually heard that a majority of strokes gained or lost on the PGA Tour was kind of from 190 to like 230. Like, if someone's a really good long iron player, you know, they'll play it like even, or, you know, like over 10 holes, they'll play it like a half a stroke over. If you're bad, you'll play it like 3 over. So I actually mishit that a little bit. Might work out. I mean, not a bad shot on the green. Left. Not a horrible shot, but left. Sit. Sit, ball. Ooh. So, as you guys know, the poles for a righty will go long. And that's a great example where I would have gotten in trouble on that shot. So, no. Be perfect. Turned the other way. Not a bad swing. I think my body was scared to do the pull again. Ended up kind of going the other way with that one. All right. Yeah, it's out to the right again. These aren't bad. You know, now we're dealing with a 190-yard shot, so it's not just a little pitch anymore. Felt like a good swing, but it's still going out to the right. So I don't love that miss. It's definitely not a bad miss. But when it kind of floats out to the right, that's sort of what I've been fighting lately, and I gotta try to figure it out. Be good. Be good. Sit. All right. Nice. All right, one more, and then we'll push it back. All right, let's do it. All right, guys. So I'm going to go to some full shots now. Deal with club speed, ball speed, total. You guys know the drill. Still has me with a 7-iron. I might have to at least move this up to a 3-iron. Might get a little weird with the spin. Let's see. Yeah, so the Trackman does. It will pick that up. But a majority of... I feel like it's a little inconsistent on club data, in my opinion. I don't use it very much for club data. It's amazing at tracking the golf ball, like by a landslide. And so when it comes down to it, you know, that's what's most important. I'm not saying that it doesn't track the golf club well. I just know that I've got inconsistent club head speed data. And I've never been big on using, on like club face data, I've never been big on it. You know, I can tell if I've mishit it, and then the ball speed goes down. So I've never used it very much for that. All right, guys. So I'm eventually going to try to get this up a little bit. We're going to start off nice and smooth. These are some full shots. The first full shots of the day. So, you know, PGA Tour average, 139. And I'm going to try to get it up to kind of 145, 147. But that first one's just kind of me, you know, hitting a full shot. So there you go, PGA Tour average right there. Ooh, not my finest swing. Still in the fairway, stay in the fairway. Oh. All right. 140 ball speed, we're working our way up. Do this 140. All right, guys, I kind of want to pump this up a little bit. More speed and a little bit of a miss hit. I wouldn't be shocked if that stays right at 140. It's going to go decently far. It was a little bit of a miss hit, but it took the spin off. So when you take the spin off, it goes further. So that's like a 243 iron. All right, let's do this. .144, not bad. Not bad ball speed. Let's do this. All right, give it a sec. I can feel the wrist just a little bit, but it's definitely getting stronger. All right, that was hit hard. I'd actually be surprised if that's not 145. Yeah, that ball's going to go like 250. I hit it solid. I swung hard. See what we got. Yeah, so that's like 145. I'm going to go for it a little bit here. Oh, mishit it. There's definitely some speed on that. Oh, there's definitely some speed on that. Alright. Come on. Yeah, so that was a miss hit. I definitely had a lot on that. Alright, let's give it another one like that. Another miss hit. So, you know, when I say miss hit, I'm not saying it's some horrible, horrible swing. You know, I hit it good. The ball went pretty far. But when you're gauging ball speed, you really got to hit it really solid. You can see, you know, the ball speed gets affected by a miss hit more than almost anything else. So these are good swings. I keep just barely mishitting it. That one's going to be faster than the last one, but still not fast enough. I'm going to give it one more, and this is the last one, and then I'm moving to 3-wood. So that was 143. I definitely have enough swing speed going on to get my 147 goal, but I just keep barely mishitting it. All right, here we go. Maybe. That was hit solid. Did I swing hard enough? That is the question. I think that's going to be it for me on the 3 irons. Let's see what the speed is at. 146. All right, so that's good enough. Like I said, I can feel my wrist today. It's not bad. It's getting stronger and stronger every day. Hey, what's up, Kirk? Yeah, no, thank you so much for asking. Kirk, yeah, no, she did. It wasn't super fun, apparently. She went through a 30-hour labor. But she's actually home from the hospital. Hospitals aren't the best place to be right now. So but thank you so much. It's a beautiful, healthy little baby girl. So we're all really happy. Thank you for asking. All right, so I'm going to go with my 3-wood. Go back to the target. Here we go. Now, really going for 165. I think it'll be no problem today. So let's do it. Yeah, remember how I said I thought it would be no problem to get to 165? Well, I think that's 165. I'm going to hit a couple more, though. Just because I got there doesn't mean 164.5. But I'm going to hit a couple more just to kind of get into it. Solid. Not perfect, but there's a lot of speed going on. Like, that's going to be like a 285, 293 wood, so that's pretty good. It's hit pretty hard. 290. Okay. So I really want to get to 165. Let's do this. Little bit of a block, not crazy, just a touch right. That's almost dead straight, to be honest. That's going to be decent. Oh, got to the shadow. That's going to be decent ball speed as well. 165. All right, let's move on. We don't need to be hitting 3-woods as hard as I can all day when I can feel my wrist a little bit. We'll just kind of be conservative about it. Hey guys, so today at the end I am going to do my exercises again. I just like to leave it on just in case there's anyone that's watching that it would help. I don't, I really have gotten to know you guys, so I don't feel bad if you got to run off or if you want to log off. But if you are interested in checking out the exercises, I'm going to do it where, I got my 2 50-pound kettlebells, and then I got my little back exercises that I do. And you kind of see how I strengthen up my forearms and how I strengthen up my back. All right, so here's driver. We're going for probably 172, 173. I can do more, but I just want to be nice and gentle. Let's do it. So yeah, I got decent speed going on today. Like, that's probably 170. You know, that's going to go about 340. Yeah, so 168. I was expecting a little faster. I hit that good. So let's get it faster. Let's give it a little more speed. Let's hit this ball hard. Ah, of course. Touch of a miss it. So more speed on that, yeah, of course. But I towed it, and so it went, you know, that's not going to be great speed. That's a miss hit. Yeah. That's down to almost PGA Tour average speed. All right. Give it a couple more swings, and then I'll start swinging really hard if I don't have it. Solid, little bit of a miss hit. See what that speed was, 170. All right, here we go. One more nice and smooth one, and then I'm going to start putting some speed on it. Nice and smooth, a little bit of a miss hit. So that was nice. It feels good. The swing feels good. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of extra speed. I'm really not, you know, the technique doesn't change at all. I just accelerate hard. I'm not really accelerating hard on purpose. So here we go. I'm going to do it now. Make sure this is feeling good. Feels pretty good. Pretty solid. It's going to have decent speed. Even though distance-wise it didn't go much further, you're going to see that there was some speed on that ball. 172.3. Yeah, so I'm going to do one or two more. I definitely have very high speed right now if I want it. I'm just trying to be cautious. You know, the wrist is feeling better and better, which is why the speed is going up, because everything's getting stronger. But that doesn't mean I want to abuse it. I got to keep working my way into this. All right, one more hard one, and then I'm going to go play some Sea Island. All right, no pain. That's good. Once again, hit it a little harder that time. You know, I know distance-wise, didn't necessarily go further because it kind of had a little bit of a drop spin on it. But let's see here. 172.6. So that's pretty good. Well above PGA Tour average. Let's go, guys. Let's play some Sea Island. Now, I asked Jeff this earlier, but Ralph or Kirk or anyone who's watching, has anyone played this golf course, Sea Island Plantation? It's in Sea Island, Georgia. It's a good track. Gotta get out of here full. All right, here we go. Putting manual. Start the game. So I've played this course a couple times. It's not very long. It's about 6,700 yards. Absolutely a good golf course. Beautiful. Usually there's some wind. I have it on calm because you guys know I don't really like to. The simulated wind is a little tricky, and so it's like 5 miles per hour. So there's some, but let's see. Plantation Course, Reese Jones. I didn't know it was a Reese Jones. 9 holes. Yeah, it's 18 holes. So it's kind of old. It's gorgeous. Honestly, Sea Island's just a nice place. I really like it. All right, this should be pretty fun. So we got the first hole, 377. All right, let's do this. This is exactly what it looks like, by the way. So you kind of have to hit it over, basically straight. Yeah, essentially straight. It's about 270 to carry everything. You know, it was so easy for me to get my ball speed up to like 172, which the guys that have been watching the stream over the last 2 weeks, you guys know I've been sort of working my way back up to that kind of speed, and now I can get it easy. So I should be able to have a little power. All right, let's do this. Yeah. So that was pretty good. Straight down the fairway. I think I'm going to be able to hit the ball pretty hard today, which should be fun. Yeah, Kirk, if you ever get a chance, it's pretty fun. Yeah, so Buford, I went to South Carolina, Buford. Right in that area. That's very close to Paris Island. In fact, I went to school with a lot of Marines. But it's about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes north of Sea Island. So it's a pretty good little ways down I-95. All right, let's do this. All right, we got 64 yards. 64 yards, a little bit uphill, little downwind. All right, guys, I'm going to go with a firm 8 o'clock with my 64. Sit, too firm. Sit, come on back. All right. Oh, I would have liked to sneak that inside. All right. Just overdid it a little bit. I knew I had to hit it hard if I was going to do an 8 o'clock, and I hit it too hard. All right, let's get that grid up. Two inches down. Looks pretty flat to me. Not too much going on here. So let's do this. 15 feet. Oh, I'm liking the start. I'm liking the start. I'm liking the start. Let's see what I got. All right, we got 350. We got trees right. Let's see here. All right, I didn't get a driver. I got room. All right, right down the pipe. Solid. So it's good. You know, I hit it probably 315, 320. So I should have like just a little 30-yard pitch over that bunker. All right, 35-yard pitch. All right, so I'm going to try to get this up a little bit. Got to hit this, so it's like 105 feet. Let's see what I got. Sit, sit. Oh, come on. Did you guys see how high that went? Oh. All right. Here we go. All right, little bit right to left, downhill, so it's like 14-footer. Oh, seemed like it was the right line, just had to hit it. All right, we got 184. This is a good hole in real life. All right, 184. I'm kind of feeling like a little 6-iron here. I got kind of a mess of golf clubs. Oh shit, I'm making it worse. There it is. Now I'm between a 6 and a 5, so I'm going to go with a 5. Or no, I'm going to go with a 6. Let's do this. 10 o'clock. That was a solid golf shot. Very happy. All right, here we go. We got downhill again. So this is like a 9-footer. So I got to be cautious with this. Oh, come on. See, I've seen this thing blow by too, so it's hard to know. Hey, what's up, Chris? All right, we got a par 5. Water all down the left. I'm going to show you guys this flyby. Yeah, so I mean, not a crazy hole. It's not OB on the right. It's just really thick stuff. And just water all down the left side. So really, I'm going to just kind of aim it down the right center and just try to hit it hard, you know? Let's do this. Driver down the right center. Oh, it is OB right, though. There we go. All right, let's do this. I pulled that a touch. Sit. Please sit. Please sit. Please sit, ball. Down. Sit down. Oh, it kind of landed on an upslope. That was a pull. Not my finest drive. I think, there's OB right. It was just kind of tight. It's a tight par 5. I didn't hit that super hard, but luckily I'll be able to get home. All right, so we got 250. 250 is definitely not a full 3-wood, but I think I can hit essentially like a 9 o'clock 3-wood, and it should be just about perfect. Sit, 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 sit. Oh, that was a good shot. All right. Let's do this. We got 15 feet downhill, dead straight. Oh, this is makeable. Come on. All right, let's do it. Are you serious? All right, well, I hope you enjoy the book. Yeah, my mom wrote that a long time ago. Yeah, it's actually kind of horrible. It took me until Bryce did that audiobook to read it. I didn't read it until she did that audio. And because I don't like to read very much, and so if I'm listening, it's easier. All right, here we go. This is tight. All right, I'm going to show you guys this one. Very, very tight. Just really thick trees, which is very accurate. I don't think it's necessary for me to hit driver here. So I'm going to back off and hit a 3-wood. All right, right down the pipe. All right. All right, we got 123. Got to hit a pitching wedge. Okay, my room is getting very disorganized. All right, we got a pitching wedge. So this is going to be like a smooth 10 o'clock pitching wedge here. Yeah, I can just aim it right at it, I believe. Come on, be good. Be the right distance. Be the right distance. All right, let's do it. Okay. We got. Okay. This is doable. This is just almost 400 yards, dead straight. Let's do this. Hold it. Stay out of the trees. Stay out of the trees. All right. Wasn't a crazy pull. $111 out of the rough. Rough is medium. Just 10% more, so it's like 120 shot. You got a 120 shot. You know what? I'm actually going to hit a pitching wedge again. All right, so this is just going to be a nice 120 shot, so a smooth 10 o'clock. Oh, hold. Big bounce. All right. It's not a gimme, but hopefully it's on the green so I can get my grid. Is it? Let's see. All right, looks pretty straight. All right, let's do this. Get in. You've got to be kidding me. Ugh. All right. Oh, we got 112. Oh, I remember this. Oh, this thing is tight. All right, we got 112. Honestly, it's another pitching wedge. There's a lot of pitching wedges going on right now. Basically just a 9 o'clock pitching wedge. The wind's pushing it. Stay out of the water. All right. No, that's fine. Not my best. Not a bad swing, though. It's just the wind. All right. 30-footer. See if I can just roll this on up. Double. All right, almost dead straight. I thought it was a double. I thought it would come back, but it didn't. All right. Let's see here. Another par 5. All right. Nothing too crazy going on here. I don't want to run. I think I'm going to aim it right where it's saying to aim it. I got to really hit this like perfect. I'm going to put a little speed on this. Uh-oh. Oh. I did put a little speed on it, and I pulled it. So that was shitty. Alright, so I'm in the rough. At least I'm not blocked out. There's water all down the right. Honestly, I don't think going for it is necessarily the right play here. How bad's the rough? 87 power. Yeah, guys. I'm going to try to make birdie the old-fashioned way. I'm just going to hit a 5-iron here. Need to hit that fucking straight, and I didn't. Yep, nothing too crazy. Just trying to get it in play. Alright, let's see here. 96 from the fairway. The wind is minor. Okay. So 96. So I'm liking my 52. The wind's kicking up a little bit now. Alright. So this should be just a smooth 9 o'clock. Sit. Please sit, Reed. Did you overhit that? Oh, I felt it too. I was so concerned about that wind that I freaking overswung. I did not need to do that. Shit! Alright. Alright, let's see what I can do. A little flip up. Sit! Fuck! Oh. 24 feet. Apparently I'm off the green. Uphill. So this is more, yeah, okay. Bogey on a par 5. Well, it just shows hitting it down the fairway is important. Nice, Reed. Oh. All right, now it's a long par 4. I remember this hole. All right, long par 4. Got to hit this driver nice and straight. Let's do this. Oh, good. Is that going left? Just a touch. Ooh, nice little kick for me. All right. It's a little into the wind. We only went about 300 yards. We got about 150. Yeah, my speed's up today. All right, here we go. 150. We're gonna go with an 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock 8 iron. You know what? Almost a 10 o'clock. Yeah, let's do it. I mishit that. Go. Go. Shit. Not a good swing. Alright, we got a 45 footer. Let's see if we can just cozy it on up. Alright, we got 67 feet essentially, up right to left. Let's do it. Go. Go. Alright, I got there. Alright. I'll take it. I will take that. Sorry, I haven't checked this in a little while. ASDF, what's going on? Yep, no, we did not drink any Angel's Envy to celebrate it, but yeah, no, thank you so much, man. No, she's cute. I saw it. Obviously, she was just in the hospital, and we're all social distancing, so I was like, in a week or two, I might drive over there and just kind of, like, from 10 feet away, check out the baby, but super cute. She's healthy. Like, we're happy, man. Okay, oh, this is a tough hole. I remember this hole. All right, so I got to hit 3-wood. I'm going to run out of room. I am going to run out of room. Alright, like I told you, you really got to carry it, but then there's water all down the left. So if you carry the bunker on the left, then you can get in trouble in other ways. So I'd rather this. We got 152, let's see, 80, wow, this deep rough. So we're dealing with at least a 165 shot. 165. Okay, so to be honest, it's kind of aiming me right at the right edge where the pin is, and I'm going to aim it more in the middle of the green. Alright, a little 10 o'clock 7 iron here. It would have been a real good shot if I wasn't. I was aiming right in the middle of the green. That's where I hit it. All right, 31 feet. Uphill, way uphill. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. This is going to be like a 45-footer. I'm going to just lay this out to the right. Easy, easy, easy. All right. Solid. $208. All right, yeah, I remember this hole. All right, $208. All right, here we go. 10 o'clock forehand. Go. Go. Fuck, I mishit that. Alright, last time I did not get up and down. Hopefully I can get up and down this time. So we got 55 feet. Let's do this. Sit, sit, sit. Come on, please sit. Yeah, like that little flip would release that hard. Come on. I thought I got that perfect. All right. Let's do this. All right, we got right to left. Uphill is 22 feet. Let's see what I got. What? Oh my God. Ah. Oh, that was just painful. All right, another bogey. Ah. All right, 360. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna show you guys what I'm dealing with. I think I'm gonna go over the side. So I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. So you see, there's not that much room there, but if I go over the left, God, then there's water there. All right. I'm going to just hit a 3-wood. That's my solution. Hit a 3-wood. Think about it later. Alright, so I'm going to run out of room on the line that it's on, so I still got to aim it a little left even with my 3-wood. That should be about right. Alright, let's do this. It should be about 285 to that tree, so it should stay short. Oh shit, sit, please, 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 please. Hopefully that's not my way at all. I don't think it will be. No, I'm good. Alright, it's tight though. Tight golf course. Alright, we got 114, 90% power. So, 90% power means it's going to be about 130, so I'm going to go with a 10 o'clock pitching wedge. Yes! Alright, I needed that. Hey, what's up, Teddy? How are you, man? How's your day going? Kind of grinding it out here. All right, let's see. This is a very tight hole. I think I can hit driver. It's just there's trees right and left. So as long as I hit it straight, I'm good to go. So let's hit it straight. All right. Felt really good. Oh, it's breaking right on me a little bit. Stop. I felt good. I didn't think I faded that. I think it's just so tight. All right, I think I'm okay. I don't think the tree's going to get my way. We got 90 yards. 90 yards. Just in case, I'm going to hit something low. So I'm going to hit my 52 here, just because, you know, I don't want to hit that tree. So we got 86 power, so I need to hit this about 100. So you know what I'm going to do actually? If I'm going to hit it 100, I'm actually going to hit a pitching wedge. So I got to hit this 100, probably more like 100. Okay, so 9 o'clock. So I got to hit this basically a smooth 8 o'clock. Sit. All right. Under the tree. Let's do this. Be par 5. Aw. All right. Another very tight hole. Honestly, I'm gonna hit driver again. Worth hitting it right down the pipe. Let's try it. Come on. Stay out of it. Ugh. It's a pretty sizable looking lip. It's not like Royal Troon, but looks a little brutal. Shit. Alright, we got 81% power, so I gotta hit this 20% and I gotta hit this high. So that's gonna be 14 yards more. So we got like 91. 91, and I wanna hit it high. So it's gonna be at 10 o'clock, 58. All right, honestly, it's in play. It's just in play. That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say about that shot. Just get it over the lip. See if I can just roll something up kind of close. We got 47 feet, a little uphill, so it's like a 55 footer. I gotta lay it way right. Go. That was shitty. It's just so scary. They put the pin on like a false front. Shit. Ugh. The pin is like on a false front right now. Look at this shit. Oh my god. Alright, let me get this out of the way. Let's see. Honestly, I just want to two-putt this at this point. Alright, let's see. I gotta lay this way to the right, nice and soft. Bogey. gimmies come into play. Because, yes, you get some gimmies here. But, man, you know, like, I would make a lot more 14-footers. And, I don't 3-putt from 50 feet. Usually I 2-putt. So it's kind of, it balances it out. We got 137. Let's do this. Little 9-iron. 10 o'clock 9-iron right here. Oh, that was not a good swing. Hit it, wind. Hit it. Hit it. Sit. Sit. Oh my God. Ah! All right, I gotta hang in there. This is a grind. Come on. All right, little chip. Let's see what I got. Get in. Get in. Oh. All right. All right. God, I would have loved to chip that in. All right, come on, be a par 5. Give me a par 5. Please. Yes. Oh, it's tight as shit. Oh, I know this hole. All right, this is a really hard drive. I'm aware of this hole. All right, it's not long, but I'm totally going to run out of room. You got to hit like a slinging 3-wood. So I'm going to hit a 3-wood right now. And I'm not going to, I'm going to just try to aim it a little bit left. I'm going to switch to 3-wood. I want to make sure I get all the height that I deserve. I'm going to aim just a touch left. No. Okay, let me see what I can do. In a perfect world, I'd love for this to turn over. Let's see. That's dead straight. Sit, 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 sit. Come on, come on. All right. All right, I should be able to reach now. You know, I think that ball probably went about 270. And so I would hope that I can reach now. Yeah, I got 270 left. So this is perfect. All right, let's do this. Right on the green, nice and smooth. Maybe needs to sit a little. Sit, 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 sit. Be inside. Be a gimme. Oh, by 0.1. All right. I needed that too. I needed that. All right. Okay, this is a very tough hole as well. I remember this hole. So this is kind of what this course does. It's tight. And you can get opportunities, definitely, but you gotta be careful because there's just water and trees and stuff. So here's another example. I'm gonna have to hit another 3-wood, and so it's just gonna be a 3-wood down the right, essentially. Thank you so much, Teddy. I know, honestly, the single plane thing, I know you were talking about it, setting up like that, and just really, as soon as you extend that and then you get your left grip correct on the club, you're going to release it and it will be pretty square. So like I said, I've seen Todd hit the ball a lot. I've seen a guy named Chandler Rusk who works for Todd. He's a good player. Me. The ball flight is very, very minimal, and I believe it's because you set up fully extended, then you set up with that left hand dead square. And so centrifugal force will pull that club back to dead square. If you over-rotate, you might leave the club face a little bit open, just a little bit, and then you'll kind of get like a blocky, slightly spinny shot. But thank you so much, by the way. Sorry, you probably didn't need that explanation, but all right. Let's do this. 3 wood down the center. So that's actually where I was aimed. Carry. Because I just really did not want to go in the water, and it's very tight. All right. Here we go. We got 50 yards, but we're in the rough. So yeah, this is actually going to be a nice, I think just an 8 o'clock 64. Sit. Sit. Good shot. It's not going to be good enough for a birdie. I'm going to have to make one. All right, here we go. So it's a little left to right, downhill. Let's do it. All right, come on. I got this. All right, just a little left of the hole. Ah! So you can't be super aggressive, because if anyone's ever played one of these systems, if you're super aggressive, it just flies by. So you got to be like gentle with it, or else you can have 4 putts. 3 putts, definitely. Okay, so this is really short. They're calling it a par 5. I actually remember this hole. It's 450, but it's tight. It's really tight. I've only gone after this thing once or twice as I played it in real life, because it's just that tight. So I want to see, first of all, whether or not. All right, so I got 300 and I start running out of room. So I'm going to aim it down the right side. I am going to hit a driver, and hopefully I can just hit a good solid driver down here. Doesn't need to be the longest thing ever, just because I love to get a good solid position, try to get like a good shot in here. So let's give it a go. Felt good. It's right on the target. See how tight that gets down there? Once you get to 320, 330, it's just like bottlenecks you. All right. 115 club head speed. You see it's coming back. It's coming back. All right, we got 154. 154. Into the wind. 54 into the wind. Guys, I'm going to hit a little knockdown 7-iron. So this is essentially going to be like almost a 9 o'clock 7-iron. I'm trying to decide. Probably a 10 o'clock 7-iron. I got some wind into. 10 o'clock 7-iron. Oh, I blocked it. Not my finest swing. Hold. Hold. Sit, sit. All right, I'm putting. Just all that water left, I think. I don't know. All right. All right, this is over 1.5 feet uphill. Or about 1.5 feet uphill. Not over. But 1.5 feet uphill. So we got 12, 24, 36. 36 feet uphill. It's got to be like a 50-footer. I'm going to lay it out to the right. Stay. All right, that was definitely sketchy. Sorry, it's so hard to judge the distance. All right, guys, 20 Well, I'll take that. 6 under. Those 3 bogeys were kind of tough. I think there were 3 putts. I think one was a 3 putt. One was a really bad flip shot. But either way, I'm feeling good. The distance control is feeling good. See if I'm missing anything. I'm watching almost every single one of his videos. I got a nice base starting point. The ball flight is good, but sometimes. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Teddy. Well, it is a process, but I feel like the biggest things are just to get your left hand grip correct and get your brace position where you don't over-rotate and that right foot stays down. All right, guys. Well, I'm actually, if this is boring for any of you, feel free to bounce out, but I'm going to do a couple of back exercises, and I'm going to do a little bit of wrist exercises that I do. I got these 50-pound kettlebells, and I'm going to just do them, and you can kind of just see the way I take care of my back, the way I take care of my wrist. I'm recovering from a little wrist strain. By the way, before I switch into doing some exercises, if you guys like the video, please throw the thumbs up. I'm trying to kind of grow this thing. It's kind of fun, and I think the bigger it gets, kind of the more fun stuff we can do. Tomorrow, I am going to be playing with my buddy on golf.com's Facebook. At least I'm pretty sure I am. But for the rest of the week, I laid out my schedule on kind of my highlight reel from last week. I think I'm playing GC Munich. Not tomorrow, but the next day. And the next day, wherever I play is up to my buddy. It's a Whiskey Wednesday thing. So last time we played St. Andrews and we drank a little bit of Macallan's. But all right, I'm gonna get to work. But anyone that does want to log out, I so appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. And anyone that wants to keep hanging out and see some exercises, feel free. These back exercises I've been doing since I was a senior or just after college. My senior year, I strained my lower back and I wasn't able to play my entire second semester. And I was actually, I think I was tied for low stroke average. So doing these exercises after golf every single time really, really has been amazing for my back health. And I've been very fortunate and been able to feel 100% for a long time now. I'll definitely knock on wood. But the first thing I do is I get my SI joints moving. I do like a little press into my hand and then I extend it back a little bit more. Then I get into side planks. The elbow, the hip, the knee, and the ankle is all in one side. This other leg comes over just to help. Suck in and I hold up for 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I do 7 of them. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and then the last one I hold for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. For me, it's just so helpful. It's not the hardest exercises in the world. It's just things, it balances out your back. It strengthens the little muscles that need to be strengthened for everything to work properly. So once again, elbow, hip, knee, ankle, all in one all in one line. The other leg can come over to assist, but you don't use this as pressure. You have to use your core to pick yourself up. So you suck in, and then you flex and you go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, as if those didn't look ridiculous enough, these last two are quite silly, but the idea is it really strengthens your lower back and gets everything moving properly. So this is what I do. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. That ankle points out. You don't point with the toe, you point with the ankle. 1, 2, 3, 7. So do 7 on each. 7. 7, okay. 3. 7. 3. 6, 7. 4. 7. 4. 7. 5. 7. 5. 7. 6. 7. 6. 7. 7. 7. 7. 7. Last one for 10 seconds. 10, okay. Alright. I just let it all bounce out for a sec. Can't believe I had 2 eagles. That's awesome. I don't have 2 eagles very often. Alright. Now, here's kind of the strength component of it. Let me get these things out. You guys have heard me bitching and moaning about my grip. And here is what I'm doing to heal my grip. These are 50-pound kettlebells. So, what I basically do is I pick them up for a minute. Then I pick them up for 2 minutes and I just walk around. And what walking around does, they're called farmer's walk, it stabilizes, it will put strain on your tendons, and then the tendons then heal faster from the strain, right? It has to be slow, it has to be controlled. I'm not whipping it around, but you just move around slowly. So I do 1 minute, then I take a little time off, then I do 2 minutes, which is basically a max out, then I do 1 minute again, and then I'm all done. So I'll actually be able to talk to you guys while I'm doing this, but here we go. Shoulders down and back, and then just a silly waddle. So let me see. It says it's 152 right now, so I'm going to go for 154. I'm just going to waddle around. Oh, Jeff, well, thank you so much for coming and hanging out, man. Awesome, Chris. Well, if you like it. Yeah, honestly, Teddy, so this has been huge for me. These exercises, you know, I'm not a physical therapist, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you these exercises as just a general maintenance program is wonderful. And when you're walking around with these kettlebells, you got to keep your shoulders down and back, but you get pretty strong, and it definitely helps with speed. You know, the bigger and stronger your forearms get, you know, it really helps with that final sequence in the swing, which really creates a lot of speed. So, you know, this is actually my warm-up. So I'm going to put it down once this gets to 154, my time. 154, okay. So I got more in me, but I'm going to put them down, and I'm going to wait about 1 or 2 minutes. Just talk to you guys and hang out. Fingertip push-ups? Well, next time I see you, I gotta see those fingertip push-ups. It's like Bruce Lee. I don't even think I could do it. But yeah, that would definitely help with grip. But yeah, so let's do this. So I'm gonna just wait a little bit longer. It's important to allow the rest to happen. Hey Teddy, if you're still on, where are you at in the country? Are you in America? All right, guys, I'm getting ready. I'm going to try to do another 2 minutes probably. So this is the hardest. I'm going to wait for it to get to 156, and then I'm going to try to make it to 158. This is going to be brutal, but this is what kind of builds up those tendon strengths. 155, I'm just watching it. $155, let's do this. Alright, I'm just trying to make sure that I keep a lot of good blood because this is going to be hard for me. Alright, let's do this. It's about to turn, I can tell. Alright, 155, we're going for 2 minutes here. 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do it. 2 minutes. I like to just stroll around aimlessly like a knucklehead. All the little movement, changes the momentum of the weight, and then your wrist is having to stabilize it. So it really acts as a great way of increasing strength, stability in the wrist, which eventually, once you get better stability in the wrist, it gets stronger and, little strains will heal up. And that's the whole point. Oh, here we go. I doubt I can do 2 minutes on this. It's already getting tired. Oh, it's already getting tired. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Let's see. What's it at right now? My goodness. 157. We're getting there. We're getting there. 157. Oh my God. All right. I would love to make the 158. I'm not so sure. To start quoting Cool Runnings. I feel pride. I feel power. I feel a badass mother who don't take no crap from nobody. Say it again, Julian. I see pride. I see power. I see a badass mother. Let's see. Oh, I got there. All right, 158. Oh, this is probably the most boring stream of all streams ever, but I figured I'd just throw it on there. Yeah, dude, they're heavy. They're heavy, but I honestly just wanted to show this to anyone that is dealing with a little bit of wrist or a little bit of back. I figured I'd throw it on. I'm not going to throw it on every single one of my streams. It's just I just wanted to show what I do. And, I'm kind of thinking like once every 2 weeks or something I'll leave it on so that people can see it if they want to. Now I'm going to just wait a minute or two, do one more set, and then I'm done. And then I'm done and I'm going to go find some food. Yeah, of course, man. I love Cool Runnings. If anyone doesn't like Cool Runnings and wants to judge me for liking Cool Runnings, then I'm not sure how much I like that person. I probably watched that movie. I don't even know how many times I watched that movie. I can recite it. It's my dorky way of pumping myself up when I'm tired. Alright guys, as soon as this turns to 2, I'm going to do 1 more minute. It's not going to be easy because they're pretty tired already, but just 1 more. Alright, let's do this. Shoulders down and back. Shoulders down and back. Yeah, I'm not the biggest person, but I really think, grip strength is such an important facet of speed when it comes to golf. So if you can get your grip strength above average, not only are you less susceptible to injury, but it really does increase, your ability to snap that golf club. Oh, okay. Let's see, this is last couple seconds, I believe. Let's see what it's at. 2 o'clock. Haven't made it to 2:01 yet. Oh my goodness, it's tired. Oh. All right, come on. Let's see. Is it 2:01 yet? All right. Fuck, man. All right. Guys, I'm going to log off. Thank you so much. I know, it's freaking tiring. Yeah, I know. John Candy was the man. He's good in Splash, too. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Whoever's still watching. Jeff, thanks for watching. All right, guys. Chris, it was good talking to you. Teddy, it was awesome that you logged in. It was good to talk to you, man. I hope the swing keeps going well. And this was a pretty decent round. Like I said, I'm not going to stream on my channel tomorrow. I'll stream on my channel again on Thursday. And I'll stream it right at 12 o'clock. So, all right, guys. Have a good one. Really appreciate it. Talk to you guys later.